Hi, welcome to one+two+review. This is episode 3, so we're getting a little bit better. Let me just explain our format. It's me, Luke, Alex, and Brandon. We review movies mostly. Sometimes we review products. Our review system is simple. It's either a 1 or a 2. 1 if we don't really like it or dislike it. 2 if we liked it. At the end of the show, we tally up all our points, and as long as it's more than 20, we can call it a day. All right, kick the intro.
1, 2, review.
Thanks, Luke. Alex.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Hey, guys. What's up? Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good morning. Yeah, we're doing this a lot earlier than we normally do, right?
I haven't had my coffee yet.
Oh, get that coffee brewing, guys. It's going to be a long day. 20 points seems really far away, but we can make this happen.
Yep, let's get in the review minds and get to work.
Is the stove on right now?
The stove is on with a pot of water.
For our listeners, me and Alex actually are roommates in a one-bedroom apartment.
We're apartment mates. We don't live in the same room.
No, we don't live in the same room. But we're using the living room as a bedroom because it has a door, and we don't have a living room.
LA's expensive. That's the main reason we're doing that.
Well, everything's expensive. Everybody's lived together. That's
It sounded real depressing.
It's awesome.
It's fucking great. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get to it, I guess. Unless anyone has any exciting news. Anyone pregnant?
I would like to take a minute and thank our Patreon listeners for all their donations this month. I know we haven't really been saying what we've been doing with those donations, but I think this week you're in for a big surprise. We spent the money wisely. Luke, can you tell us what you invested these funds in this month?
Last 2 episodes, we've been putting our points up on something we call the big boy board. And honestly, it's kind of a misnomer. It's a dry erase board. So now we took it to the next level, and it's a giant abacus. It's made out of Austrian granite that we shipped over. Thank you guys again for all those donations. It was over $540,000 to get this thing built, and it's massive. It's 40 feet tall, and I've got historic mathematicians coming in from all over the world to use it. So that's going to be a blast to use today to get those points up.
I'm very excited. Aloha. Welcome to Hawaii. We've had our ups and downs, but everything is better now. Come check it out. It's a whole new beach. Paid to you by Visit Hawaii and the Department of Hawaiian Tourism.
Well, shall we just get to it? Let's knock a movie out.
Yeah, let's start with our first movie this week. Another movie I'm really excited about.
And it is?
Which one do you guys want to do first?
Oh, you said it's one you're really excited for, so
I know, and then I just realized I didn't pull up the Slack.
Oh, so you were lying to them. Are you not excited for any of these films this week?
I'm excited for all these films this week.
All right, well, let's do the Tom Clancy story. Folks, this is what it sounds like. It's a Tom Clancy biography, but let's be clear about it's not a biography, it's an autobiography. So that means that is when the author is the person telling the biography, right? And that's what this is. So that is Tom Clancy telling the story of his life. There's some
you might know Tom Clancy. He's a famous thriller, courtroom drama, a lot of spy and
espionage stuff.
Yeah. An American kind of hero, everyman born in Maryland in 1947. I've got his Wikipedia up, so I'm kind of cheating here. And you know what? I thought there was a lot of controversy behind this movie. How he, first of all, he didn't write a book. He didn't write his book. He wrote a screenplay to portray his life story. And he kind of fudged on the facts.
I was going to say, like, the fact that you pull up the Wikipedia page, you're like, I'm cheating because you don't really remember it, is because none of that stuff stuck with me. Like, I don't remember almost anything from this film. It didn't seem like there was any facts in it. It was just, well, like you're saying, liberties.
Yeah, to just kind of get to the heart of it, there was a lot of sex.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Yeah.
A laughable amount of sex. Every other scene felt like it was a sex scene. Tom Clancy is a novelist. I don't know where he has this much sex.
I'm sure novelists do. They go on book tours and stuff. Like, I'm sure it happens a lot. But to show it that much.
Well, he's a famous writer, and then, famous. That's the key word there. So fame gets you laid.
But to show us aggressively how much,
So they show beginning montage, his mother holding the baby, he's getting raised up, kindergarten day. And then in 7th grade, him and his friends have a lemonade stand, and the neighbor's wife comes over and shows him her pussy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we should bleep that out, but
very sexually charged opening montage for the film, unexpected.
Here's the thing that really threw me a little bit is, so yeah, it starts out with him being born, and then he's in kindergarten, he's in 7th grade, he's at the lemonade stand stuff. But Tom Clancy, the 70, 80-year-old man, plays himself aged, like, regardless of age. He's himself the whole film. So this is like an old man hanging out with kids, and like an old man being born. It's yeah.
It was an interesting choice. I felt it was symbolic in a lot of ways.
I felt like he just wanted to bang all those girls in the film.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, that did happen. This movie came out in 2012, and so he died in 2013. So,
yeah, not surprisingly, this was a straight to internet film release. It skipped DVD, skipped VHS, skipped Laserdisc, straight to the internet. It was surprisingly easy to find. It's Googleable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I give it a 1. It was uncomfortable, the amount of sex.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give the Tom Clancy story a 1 as well. I thought it was a little too weird for me.
Yeah. I love this guy, but the fabrications makes it a 1 for me. 3 points.
All right, cool. That's 3. Throw that 3 up on the Abbey.
Yeah, Luke, polish off those stones. Let's move a couple of them over, bud.
Okay.
All right.
Luke, that seemed like a lot of hard work. Are you thirsty?
I just need some Advil.
Okay, we'll get you some of that.
How? You're in New York.
Oh yeah, I'll tell Alex to get you some.
Yeah, the royal we.
The royal we.
Money well spent. Thanks again, our Patreon donors. Okay, so this week we all saw another film. This film by Paul Lormentine, 1,000 Orbs. It's a fantasy film about a wizard gathering in an ancient forest, an ancient time.
I like fantasy films, so I really liked it. Especially, I was disappointed by the Hobbit films, and this was a nice fantasy movie to bring me back to like the days of The Last Unicorn and Neverending Story and all that stuff. I don't know.
It was a classic film of a classic wizard tale.
It felt like a classic '80s like fantasy film.
Yeah, that genre always gets me too because I was raised, like you said, Dark Crystal and
Willow,
all that good stuff. Willow, yeah, all those sort of, they're just an escape from reality. This one was fun because it was set in the 1820s.
Yeah, you don't often see wizard stories taking place in that time frame.
Yeah, so it's cool. It's a little more like the Nikolai Tesla type wizards. It's like, so for me it's a little like Twilight because it's like modern day, because they're hidden, right? These are, I mean, it's not quite Harry Potter. It's a little more, it's kind of a blend in a sense. Because the wizards are around in our society. There's 1,000 of them left, and they all have to come together to fight an ancient evil. It's an old demon. Or
Classic
whatever.
ancient evil, yeah. It's manifested itself in a large painting in their laboratory. Mm-hmm. Now they have to slay it. So,
Yeah, they stole that from Ghostbusters, but I give them a pass because they went a little bit Hollywood on their casting, and a very hot cast. A lot of muscle bodies, a lot of,
Yeah, the wizards were strong in this film. They were all big, hulking wizards.
Buff wizards. We should say they're not your typical Gandalfs or white bearded wizards, if you will. These are all, CW network teenage heartthrobs.
Yep, I liked it. I give 1,000 Orbs a 2. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give 1,000 Orbs a 2 as well. I thought it was refreshing to see, a classic story with hot hunks.
Yep. 2.
6
Can't go wrong with hot hunks and classic fantasy action.
All right, cool. 6 up
Luke.
on the Big Abbey.
You've got 6 stones to move this time, Luke. I hope you're ready.
Okay.
All right.
I actually only have to move 5 because I move. Well, then, no. Okay, I have to move these 4 over here, and then I have to move these 10 all back. All right, this is going to take a while.
Okay, let's get started. while you're doing that, let's have a sponsor break. Omniboss.org. Who will sign your paycheck when your boss leaves? We here at Omniboss take filling your upper management positions seriously. Our for-hire bosses come highly trained in many varieties. CPR certified, Xerox certification level 3, and Excel. You're hired with Omniboss.org.
All right, guys, the next flick is a movie called Reps.
Reps.
R-E-P-Z. I don't know. I would liken this to it's like a triple X kind of feel. It's kind of that kind of action movie. It's about like a future. It's like a post-apocalyptic future thing where it's a lot about bodybuilding, huh?
Yeah. It's all
in
underground.
this future, there is no like paper currency or coins. It's basically just the size of your muscle that allows you to trade and purchase things. So people are working out a lot.
Yeah, you're like allowed to enter certain buildings or talk to certain people only based on size. The biggest wins in Reps.
Yeah. Well, based on size, but if you want to pay for something, you have to do it basically in pound units on a muscle. So let's say you're doing squats and you want to buy like a flat screen TV, you got to put up like 3,400 pounds on your legs.
It's no pressure for some of these guys. They are literally huge, though.
Ripped. These are jacked people. I've never seen people this big. I think some of the bigger people, some of the bigger like the Kings and stuff, I think some of them were even CG'd. Because, man, these people were big.
Yeah, they make The Rock look tiny. This was insane.
Yep, The Rock is the lead. He is the lead character in this. And, yeah, he starts out, like, when we first meet him, you think he's big, but then they slowly introduce these bigger people in the world of Reps. And, man, yeah, it's cool. I like this movie a lot, guys.
It was a cool premise. I've never really considered, what would happen in this type of future.
Yeah, a world where muscle is everything.
It was sort of tedious, like in the different shopping scenes. Just, getting their hands chalked up.
Working out, yep.
Wrapping their wrist, drinking a protein shake and showering, and then... Yeah.
You're going to be watching a lot of gym life if you watch this movie. So if the gym is something you don't like, which normally I don't, so it was fun for me to have a glimpse in that world. But you're going to be watching a lot of Reps.
Brandon, I don't know if you noticed this out in New York, but our audience was pretty stinky. I didn't really get a look because I came in late and left early, but they were like, it smelled like a gym in the movie theater.
Well, people just get pumped up when you see a movie like this. I mean, in my screening, people started doing push-ups in the aisle. They were like, oh, I could do that. Ooh, I could do that. So this turned out into like a workout sort of film. It inspired people on the spot.
I thought that was kind of fun. And Alex, you saw that guy with the exercise bands,
Yep.
With his buddy, and they were doing those exercise band exercises together.
Yeah, I think this movie is going to be one of those ones, kind of like Rocky Horror's got a lot of that cult following, where like you do certain things when you see it. I think this movie's going to have that. I mean, I think it's asking for that. There's like the push-up, the push-up challenge scene. I think it's asking the audience to do that with the characters and stuff. So
I'm going to go back, bring a couple 10-pounder dumbbells, and meet some of these guys.
Yeah, let's get ripped.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah,
I give Reps a 2.
Reps, a muscle-bound killer bash, 2.
I am definitely going to give Reps a 2. I mean, 2 arms, got 2 muscles for a strong 2 points.
6 2 strong points.
That's 6.
Okay.
6 points for Reps. That's 6 reps. Once again, one+two+review is brought to you by 4hats.com. One of our first and favorite sponsors, 4hats.com, is proud to present one+two+review listeners with the Hat Go Round promotion. For the price of 3 hats, we send you 5 hats. You send 1 back and keep 3. Send another hat along to a secret 4hat subscriber, and then you receive your hat a secret subscriber sent you. All for the price of 3 hats. Use the promo code REVIEW at checkout.
All right. It is much to my chagrin that I announced this next movie we did. It's called Fecal. It's the story of a French performance artist in the States, and he has a unique stage performance in which he does different stuff with shit.
This movie is disgusting. I hated it, and I hated Fecal. I hate his name. Yeah, I did not like it.
Yeah, I'd never heard of this artist Fecal before seeing this movie. I'm pretty sure I'd never want to hear of him again.
No one should know about that man.
My question with this sort of shock performance is why? Why do people consume it? Why do you have to?
I mean, he said it like 8 times. He was like, because the question that people always ask him is why. He said, because we have to. He just kept saying, because we have to.
Right, art is something that has to be done. It can't be questioned or.
But so that's ridiculous to me. If he says that you have to like play with your shit, then I have to play with my trash, and I have to play with this old peach. Like, what does he mean? We have to do everything?
Maybe he just meant you have to take a shit.
Oh God!
Everybody poops. Everybody can be an artist.
But what really threw me off is watching there's lots of coverage or whatever of his performances, and watching people's faces, and you can like see them smelling it, and it just looks like it smells awful.
The good news is this guy died at 42 from a massive ear, eye, and sinus infection.
Oh, gross. Oh. I mean, I feel bad. I wish the guy hadn't died, but gross.
Well, Jacques Fecal led an interesting life.
Yep. All right. I give this movie. I give the movie a 2 because it is just the worst. So I give it a 2 for being just the worst.
I give this movie a 1 for drawing attention to something that didn't need to be there.
Yeah, it's kind of a good point.
Yeah, I'm going to give this one a 1 as well. I can't see myself giving this a 2 and feeling okay and going to sleep at night.
Oh, God, I wish I could change mine. But all right, it's a 4.
It's too late.
Give it a 4.
All right, 4 for Jacques Fecal.
Luke, do your stretches before you move these stones this time.
I really don't want to deal with this abacus anymore. But yeah, I'll do it. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm back.
All right, guys, can we please review Police Machine?
Oh, I'm excited to review Police Machine. This one got my blood pumping.
Yeah, this is an action fucking packed movie. It's a bit like a RoboCop. It's about it's a police force that gets a robot called the Police Machine, and he fucks shit up.
The coolest thing about Police Machine is that he is a police machine. He's self-replicating. He can make more cops, and like all the different cops that he produces, like he's got like this sort of crystallizing chip manufacturing thing on his side. So there's parts of the movies where he's incapacitated by the bot that he's building. The bot it's sick, but the bot is like, as he builds it, it has functions that start coming online, and it's stuck on his side.
Yeah, I mean, but these functions include such thing as like processing, Miranda rights reading. I mean, all the things that the police officers need are all handled by this robot almost instantaneously. Yeah, so many different varieties of bots. It's super cool.
Yeah. Dispatch bot was awesome. Took calls and processed them, prank calls.
Oh, man, good movie. I liked it.
That was funny when that the kid like prank calls the dispatch bot, and she blows up his cell phone and hurts his face.
It was so violent. This movie was so violent. It made RoboCop seem tame, for sure. A lot of hands get blown off, a lot of heads get blown up, a lot of children die, like a lot of children.
That was wild. I can't believe that got past the censorship board. Just all those kids. It was pretty sad.
Well, they didn't really die.
I know. But I just love the children.
I give Police Machine a 2.
I loved it. Police Machine, action thrill ride, and then a lot of regular stuff in there too. 2.
Yeah, I wish I could give this movie 2 2s, but I'm only going to give it 1 to follow the rules, so I'm definitely going to give this a 2.
6 points.
All right. That's 6 more.
Oh my God, we must be getting close. How close are we, guys?
Well, we're actually at
not read an abacus.
23 right now.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw a lot of good movies this week, guys.
That was easy. And then we also saw Fecal. So,
Luke, can you just take off your shirt and move a couple more stones for us before we go?
Yeah, sure. You got it.
Thanks. Should we do a product real fast? Or no, I guess we already hit 23. We might be in the danger zone of going over.
Yeah.
What happens when we go over 30?
I don't want to know.
I don't know.
We don't want to know? Why not? I
read the rules of podcasting, and rule number 3 or 4 is don't go over 30.
Well, we won't. Even if we give it all a 6, it'll be 29. So we can't.
But what if we have a guest reviewer pop in?
Who?
Or, I don't know. There's just anybody. I don't know.
We don't get pop-ins over here. Is that it's a New York thing? You get you have a...
You guys have seen Seinfeld, right? People just pop in and out all the time.
Yeah. All right. Not exactly our strongest finish, but definitely a strong episode. I loved episode 3. I hope you did too. Looking forward to episode 4, where we review such movies as Lazy Susan, Blood Duel, Camp Scream, Fiddle-Doe, Donut Holes, and Creamer. Looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are too. We'll see you next time on 1+2 Review.